Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's class. We are going to start a very exciting chapter of class 9th and 10th, that is coordinate geometry of mathematics. It's a very important chapter, not only for class 10th, is also in class 9th and 11th. So today we will discuss some fundamentals and basics concepts related to coordinate geometry along with some numerical problems related to coordinate geometry. So let's start from the origin, from where the concept of coordinate geometry comes. Here two words you can say, that is, first is coordinate geometry, first is coordinate and second is geometry. So what it mean about the coordinates geometry? Geometry, as we have already learned in the previous classes, through which we will able to find the length, areas, volume, that's each and everything related to points, lines, we have already discussed in the geometry. All of these are related to geometry. But there is a special kind of geometry that is called coordinate geometry, in which you have to given a location and still you have to find the length, area, that means distance, area. Then how you will find, that will tell this chapter. If we talk about the basic use in our everyday life, that is, main use of the coordinate geometry is in defense system, engineering, in aerospace. Even if you are using your cell phone, you are using indirectly coordinate geometry. Sir, how you can say that we are using a mobile, then we are using coordinate geometry? Whenever, like this is a display, whenever I am pointing this point, it means what will be the function of this point. If I have written something here, there is some mark coming on the board. From how electronic devices, which is complete setup, is divided into row and column. That means in a complete system is divided into a grid, and every grid there are every points, that every points represent specific functions. That's why we are using all of these things. During the testing of your screen, you can see each and everything. That's a basic purpose or a basic use we are using in the every day. That's why I am taking example of mobile, but in same way we are using in a aerospace and the defense system, to finding the, in a defense system, for finding the terrorist or Naxalites, etc. Okay, and if we talk about in a aerospace, so then for the finding of the location of the aeroplane in the plane. Okay, we are using coordinates geometry. So let's see from where the concepts of coordinate geometry comes. First, given by the coordinate geometry, concept of coordinate geometry was given by the René Descartes. He is trying to find the location of any point in a plane, by using reference point. So sir, what will be the reference point and what is this called? In this time we are known as coordinate axis. coordinate axis. So no more discussion regarding the use and the what is the application of coordinate geometry. Before we are going to start chapter, that is basic definitions. Some definitions related to it is, first of all, what is plane. So let's see what is plane. Because we will discuss in the every points which is lie in the plane, So what is plane, sir? A vast space in universe is called plane. We can say that the part of a space which may be rectangular, square, etc. This is the plane. If we take, this is rectangular plane, this is circular plane, this is square plane. Okay, so we can say that it is the part of universe, that's why it is a plane. So koi bhi part is called plane. Now what is coordinate geometry? What is coordinate geometry? The branch of mathematics which deals with the study of geometric problem with the help of algebra. Okay, with the help of algebra. In this part we will solve different kinds of geometric problem with the help of algebra, that is called coordinate geometry, given by René Descartes. That means who is the father of coordinate geometry? René Descartes. Okay, so now some important or some related terms, some important terms which we have to know before the study of coordinate geometry. That is, first is, sir, what is coordinate axis? What is coordinate axis? So basically, what is, at first we have to know what is the axis. Then two perpendicular lines number lines intersecting in a plane are called coordinate axis. Okay, what is coordinate axis? Two perpendicular number lines intersecting perpendicular lines in a plane, or we can say that two perpendicular number lines intersecting in a plane called coordinate axis. there is two, we have said that two perpendicular number lines. So horizontal line is called x-axis. X-axis, this is start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in the left side it is in negative, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Okay, this is called x-axis, and also it's a horizontal number line. Horizontal number line. Okay. Now vertical number line. This is vertical number line. Vertical number line. It also starts from 0, and at the bottom it is goes to the negative side, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, and so on. But in above it's taken as a positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. This is represented by y, and the negative portion is represented as y dash. In the same way, in the x-axis, left side of x-axis is represented by x dash, and positive side is represented as x. It is x. So this is called x-axis and this is y-axis. If we are taken both the number lines which is intersecting in the plane, suppose this board is a rectangular plane, and here we are taken two perpendicular lines horizontal and vertical. Okay, this is horizontal line, this is vertical line. Now this is x-axis, this is x-axis, and this is y-axis. I have already discussed in the previous slide that horizontal line is called x-axis while vertical line is called y-axis, and the positive side of horizontal line is called positive x-axis. What is positive x-axis? While the left side is called negative x-axis. Okay, in the same way it is called above of the y-axis is called positive y-axis, while lower the below or below the origin is called negative y-axis. Okay, so now see here, left portion is called x dash, and above of the origin is called y, and below is the y dash. Okay, dash represented as a negative number. So this is, and so on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. Which is equally divided in a unit distance. Okay, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so this is the complete setup that is called what? Coordinate axis. Okay, two lines, horizontal lines and vertical lines are perpendicular in a plane are called coordinate axis. Okay, which divides coordinate axis, which divides a plane into four equal parts. Each equal parts are called what? Quadrant. Every equal parts are called quadrant. Okay, so this is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. In first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant, we are taking in a anti-clockwise direction. First, second, third, fourth. Some of the students are talking that, sir, if we can take or we can start from this will be first, this will be second, this will be third, this will be fourth. No, answer will be no. Why? Because it's a standard form from where we have to take it. It's a bounded portion that we have to take. This is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, because it's a reference point which we have to go accordingly. Okay, whatever it is given. So this is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. I hope so you are clear. Now here you can say one important thing, that is the point, intersecting point of the coordinate axis is called origin. Okay, is called origin, and the coordinate of the origin is always what? 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, what is the coordinate of the origin is 0, 0. Okay, so this is completely called coordinate axis. What is called this? Coordinate axis. Okay, have you any doubt here? May I proceed? Okay, now next thing is that, sir, this is the coordinate axis, or it's also called origin, or it's called reference point. Reference point from which we will be able to find the location of any point present in a plane. Okay, which will decide from where we will find the location. That's a reference point. That means if you are going anywhere, suppose you are from the house and you want to go to the market, then I want to find the distance, then first question from your side should be, if I am asking you that find the distance, you have first question, that is, sir, from where to where? From where to where? That means for the finding of distance we have to at least 2 points, starting points and initial points. So initial point and final point. So that is, it's a initial point, and if we are taking a point here P, whose coordinate is x, y. Okay, so what is the exact location of this point which is taken from the reference point of origin and this axis in this plane? Okay, that's why this axis is called reference plane or reference points. Okay, and this axis is called reference axis. Now see the next point, important term, that is coordinate coordinates. What is coordinates of points? What is the coordinates of points? Okay, so it is the pair of two numbers in specific order like A comma B is called coordinates of point P, any point P, that is A comma B. Okay, this is coordinate. It is taken in a specific order. Why we are saying that it is a specific order? Where A and B, where A and B are real number. It should be any number, a real number. Okay, it will be any number. That means -1, -2, 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.5, etc. But there is a condition, that is it should be in a specific pair of number which should be in a specific order. That means A first number. If we are saying that the coordinate of point P, AB, it means A represents the distance from the origin to the x-axis. Okay, that is called x coordinate. I am discussing basic things. Okay, basic things of coordinate axis. Coordinate geometry. After that, we will relate something. We will do the exercise and some problems related to the coordinate geometry. X coordinate. This is x coordinate, and B is called what? Y coordinate. Someone asked to me, sir, what do you mean by the coordinate? X coordinate means the distance from the origin to x-axis, origin in x-axis, and the distance from origin to y-axis. It is called y coordinate. Now later on it's also named as other name, that is called abscissa. What is called? Abscissa. That means, sir, x coordinate is also called abscissa, and y coordinate is also called ordinate. What is ordinate? Okay, it is also called ordinate. So if you have given abscissa equals to -2, ordinate is equals to -3, then what is the coordinate of the point? Coordinate of the point will be what? -2, -3. We know that abscissa, which represents x coordinate, and ordinate represents y coordinates. So the coordinate of the point will be -2, -3. I hope so you are understanding better. So if we are taking any points in a first coordinate 1, 1, it means here we have to move what? From the origin to the 1 unit. Now suppose there is any point 5, 5. Okay, there is any point 5. 5, comma 5. Okay, this is the point. You have to plot it. So how we are now we are going to plotation of the points. I am taking from the beginning. Okay, basics from basic. 5.5 we have to plot. It means we have to move on the x-axis 5 unit and on the y-axis 5 unit. Now start from the origin and we have to move how much unit? 5 unit. That means now draw a perpendicular line on x-axis from the 5 unit. Okay. Now in the same way we have to move 5 unit on the y-axis. This is 5 unit. Now from here draw a perpendicular line on parallel of x-axis. Where these points meet, that is called the location of this point, that is 5, 5. Okay. Now in the same way, if you have given -2, -3, now plot it. So what you have to take? It shows that you have to move on the x-axis, negative direction of x-axis 2 unit and negative direction of y-axis, that is -3 unit. Now move. -1, -2, draw a line from here. Draw a line from here. Yes. Yes. First, I have already discussed you that what is coordinate. What is coordinate? Coordinate is the pair of two numbers in a specific order, in which A is called what? A is called x coordinate, and y is called y coordinate. That means first number, whatever the number in a point, first number is always taken as the distance from the origin to the x-axis. Okay. That means A represent, you have to move the A distance from the origin to the origin on the x-axis. Origin on the x-axis. Understand? That's why I am taking here plotation. Now, draw a perpendicular line on -2 and -3 on y-axis. You have to move 1, 2, 3. That means -3 in negative direction. Okay. So this is the point. This is the exact point or exact location of this point. What? -2, -3, which lies on the third quadrant. Okay. So first we have to understand about that the sign convention. Next important topic, because here is a confusion. Sir, either the given point which lie in which point, after plotting we can identify that sir it's lie in the third quadrant. But without plotation, how you can say that the given point is either in a first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant or fourth quadrant, which is decided from the sign convention, which will decided from the sign convention. Okay. Yes. So now write sign convention. Sign convention. Sign convention. Okay. What is sign convention? Now draw the coordinate axis. X dash, y dash. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, this is complete setup of coordinate axis. This is called x, x dash, y dash. Now, and this is your first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. If you know very well sign convention, you will find by seeing only the given point which lie in the which quadrant. That means either it is first quadrant, in second quadrant, or in third quadrant or fourth quadrant. For example, if I am asking you that minus 2 3 lie in which quadrant, 1 plus 3 lie in which quadrant, minus 2 minus 3, 4 minus 3, you have to you will be able to discuss or find the quadrants of the points in which this is lie. Okay, so you have to know the sign convention. Before knowing this, you have to know the sign convention in a very convenient way. Now see, what is the sign convention of the first quadrant? That means in the first quadrant, what will be the sign of x and y coordinate? Simple. Okay, nothing to worry and nothing to remember anything. Only see that a first quadrant is made up of or formed from which axis? Please tell me. Which axis? Positive x-axis and positive y-axis. Positive x-axis and positive y-axis. So the every point which lie in the first quadrant will have sign plus 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 plus. Now in the second quadrant, please see and tell me, it is formed from the OX dash and OY. That means if we talk about the plane, then what is the plane? X dash Y plane. It means it is formed from the negative x-axis and positive y-axis. It means, sir, what will be the value of x? In negative, and value of y will be positive. Okay, nothing to worry. Please try to understand the plane. After that you will able to find the what sign of the quadrants. Now please see in the quadrant third, it is formed from, what is the plane name? X dash y dash. It's clear that it is formed from the both of the negative axis, so it will be minus comma minus. Now move to the fourth quadrant, which is made from x and y dash plane. What is the plane? X y dash plane. It is called x y dash plane. Okay, this is x y plane, both are positive. This is okay. Now x dash y dash. So what will be the sign? Plus minus, plus minus. Now without seeing on this, you can find the what coordinates of the point. Please see here, x is negative, that means x dash plane, and y is positive, y plane. X dash y plane formed from which quadrant? Which is second quadrant. That means minus 2 3 lie in the second quadrant. Both are positive, which is in first quadrant. Both are negative. Both are negative in third quadrant. And x is positive, y is negative is in fourth quadrant. Is in fourth quadrant. So now, if you know very well the sign convention, you can plot the every point in the coordinate axis easily. Now try to plot the point first, minus 2, 3. At first you have to know that in which quadrant it will lie. Now you can easily identify that in which quadrant it is lie. In which quadrant? Second quadrant. So now move to the second quadrant and try to plot this point. We have to move minus 2 units. That means in the negative direction of x-axis 2 units. Negative direction of x-axis in 2 units. Now you are standing here and draw a perpendicular line which is parallel to the y-axis. Okay. Huh? Oh, sorry. Yes. Second quadrant. So because y is positive direction, na? So stand on x-axis and move to the y positive side. How much you need? It will decide from the next line. Now you have to move on the y direction, y axis. How much you need? 3 units. Stand on the y axis which is in a positive side and move on in this direction. Where it will intersect will decide the location of this point, that is minus 2, 3. And in this way you can find or plot all the points. You can do it or not? So move forward. This is the basic ideas of the coordinate axis, and this is the foundation of the coordinate axis. Okay. Now in the next class we will discuss distance formula and related portions. Today's class is the basic class of the coordinate axis. So every class, that means class 7, class 8, class 9th, class 10th and class 11th can be watched and try to understand from where coordinate geometry is coming from and what is the basic terms related to the coordinate geometry. Okay. So I hope you are enjoying lots in this session. Thanks for watching.